Alright, alright, welcome back. Today we're using this little contraption, and hopefully we'll be able to create something similar, or you guys will be able to create something similar at home using some blue tack and a T, and it's going to hopefully show you how to control that club face a little bit better. Let's get stuck into it. No, let's get into it. I can't say let's get stuck into it, that's someone else's. So what this is a tool for allowing us to kind of highlight what happens with face plane tilt. So when we're thinking about changing lie angles, as you may be able to see with this, if we go flatter you can see it points to the left, keeping the leading edge square, same with the right, I won't bore you with that stuff. But this is kind of on a magnet attached to my golf club. If we could set something similar up at home using blue tack and a T in a very similar kind of contraption, we're going to use this today, and hopefully it's going to allow us to be able to sort out our club face control. Because in all honesty, the majority of golfers that I teach have got serious failure to control the club face. That's why we see a lot of slicers, that's why we see people hooking it. I don't think enough people are aware where their club face is at different times. So if we're thinking about it straight away in that backswing, you'll be able to see that if I make kind of the perfect move, the loft, which is represented by this black stick, is pointing down to the ground. If you're a slicer and you'll get the kind of disconnected takeaway, you're already fighting a losing battle, because that loft is pointed open and twisted up towards the sky, and then from there you're more than likely to come into delivery with a club face that's way open to your path. So that first move we can keep a bit more pointed down to the ground. Then the second checkpoint that I want you to think of, at the top of the backswing, can we get it lined up with this forearm? So you should see that's perpendicular to this forearm now. So then from there, all we have to do then on the downswing is if we can mirror that position that we just got into the first kind of quarter of the swing as we're taking it away, then it should lead us into a very square club face at impact, and that is all that we're after. So what I want you to do when you've got your blue tack set up with your T's in a similar kind of way that I've got this set up here, I want you to do some slow motion swings, but I really want you to feel and build awareness as to where that club head is at different parts of your swing. If you're someone that gets it turned open straight away, lifts it up here and then delivers it with a big open club face again, that's how you're going to get your slices. If you're someone that has a lot of body stall and a lot of flip, and we get that club face rolling over excessively, that's where we kind of get the hooks from sometimes. Or if you're someone that's got a beautiful backswing, we get everything in place, but then from there you yank on that handle and we see that club face pointing open again, that's another way that we get the slice. So use this. If you haven't got one of these cool things that we do to show face plane tilt, use a T and some blue tack, and I want you to do some slow motion swings, get into those 4 checkpoints. So loft turn down to the ground on the way back, perpendicular to your lead forearm, back to that position that we were just in, and then square at impact. And hopefully if you do that, we'll build some more club face awareness and we'll hit some straighter shots. If you've enjoyed this little instructional video, I'll be doing a couple more of these coming up, so stay tuned for those. Like, share and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers!